What's up, everybody? It's me again. I know I haven't done a video in a while. I was busy with work and just had a lot of stuff going on here lately, and I decided just to keep my mouth shut and not do any videos. So, uh, I'm on the job hunt again, but I've had some interviews lined up, and fingers crossed everything looks like it's going smooth, but nothing's for sure yet. But I just haven't done this. I hope not a lot of people know I even have these, but for the sake of documentation and for freedom, I'm going to do a video and show you what I've been up to the last couple months, what I've invested in myself. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to post this. It's probably not going to be you know, anytime soon. I'll probably wait till I'm done just for the sake of safety and everything. But yeah, let me show you what I've got. Got the Spider Farmer. It's a 2 by 4 by 5 foot tall, and like 1680 denier. It's a lot thicker than most of the other ones. Only thing I don't like is the Velcro. Like, there are a couple small light leaks, but not a big deal. Nothing you can't fix easily or work around. But so far, I like this thing. It was a fairly easy setup. I did it by myself. I really don't have the room for this thing. I thought I did, but I was a little short in my estimate. But anyways, I've got it. My plants are a little more secure now. So let me just show you. See, we got this window here. I'm just rested nicely. Got one 3-color LED, and then I'm running a 60-watt sunlight bulb just ever so often to bump up the heat, every now and then. But yeah, we got exhaust on here. There's vents right here, ports that tighten up, so uh, there's no light leaks from there, air leaks either one. You got a Velcro window on every side too, and on the top there's a port. But yeah, you got the cover for light leaks. You got thick zippers, heavy duty zippers. So let me put my food in the oven, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if there's a good spot I've got too much crap on the counter. I'm trying to find a good spot where I can put the camera at and show you what's going on. Let me just give you a peek. These are clones. I've had them for probably 7 or 8 weeks. I've been in flower for like 4 weeks now. So here's what we got. We got the Lemon Legend right here. All these were kind of measly looking clones. I just got them. Really didn't have a place to even put them at the time, but I was like, I can't just let them go to waste. No, that's the Free Mac right there. It was just a grew straight up, and I trained it to where it spread out. Got more buds, but I don't know if you can see, but we got trichomes forming. Those just formed this week, within the last few days, but they're looking really nice. Got an Appletini right here. This thing was almost dead when I got it. Nobody else wanted it. I got it for $10, and looking pretty good right now. But I'm gonna have to check them. I found a seed, or the beginnings of a seed, on my Lemon Legend over here yesterday. So I'm gonna have to check it thoroughly. Make sure we don't have any Hermy signs or male signs or anything like that. Because if you don't have cameras on your stuff all the time, and You don't know for certain that anybody's been there or not. You just gotta do the best you can. So, yeah, let me try to find a spot to set this camera, and I'll kind of show you a closer up look at my plants. I have the apple teeny right here. Still looking good. I'm kind of training it, trying to stretch it out and make the branches stronger. I'm not an expert. I just listen to a lot of growers, read a lot of articles and stuff. Yeah. Not much of a smell yet, but we do got the beginnings of buds, so that's a good sign. I've got a Lemon Legend clone here. I don't know if it's gonna make it or not, but it's been in here for like over a month and it's not dried up, so I'm assuming it's trying to form roots. That one's good on water. I have another little clone here. This is an apple teeny. I got it, just I accidentally broke the branch off, so I'm trying to grow it out to save it. It's at least going towards the light. This one is still pretty moist. I'm not going to water it. Alright, we've got the Freemat right here. It's labeled as an indica, but you can tell by the way it grows, it's clearly a hybrid. I guess it's short and bushy like an indica, so that may be true. I'm sure it's indica leaning at least, but check this baby out. Give you an up close view of this. These buds, man. Trichome. Nice. Let me just examine it for signs of hermaphroditism. Because if there's one seed, or if it turns herm, everything in your house is gonna, every plant you have is gonna do that too quickly. And where the seeds will form would be just right at the nodes at the base here. Like it's got the stamens. Usually the stamens and the pistils, that's signs of females, but if you ever see a little ball form out of there, that's usually the beginning of a seed. So, you may be able to pick that and nip it in the bud, but you got to keep a very close eye on it. Normally I wouldn't take these out of the tent, but I just want to do this video in case something happens to them. I'm doing this legally. I'm in a legal state. I'm licensed to do this as a medical patient and as a caregiver. I'm lot, well, they know I have these. So let me get this one back up and I'll show you the Lemon Legend. Let's I got this one just because it looked like it was growing so fluently. Put these back up. Get a little water in here for them. They don't need much, but you don't want them to dry out either. I'll just keep that reflectance in there. It's such a big area, it's more space than I need, but you can kind of contain it with the reflectix or something like that. It helps keep the heat and light in. Well, I see a couple gnats. Got two. I keep a glue trap in there because you can't get rid of gnats, man. And they kind of help anyways. If they bite the plants will make more terpenes. Okay, let me show you this other one. This is the Lemon Legend here. Like I say, it was growing so fluently I had to take it home. Look at the roots. Nice root system. Just ease that back in there. Hopefully I didn't damage the roots. I'm not feeding it anymore. I'm just every now and then I add some rich soil to the top and just water it down, So, it's very dry out here. Alright, let me get these back up. Alright, let's get these back up. This one still hasn't lost the yellow, man. Nobody was watering it on the days that I wasn't working, so it was super dry. I didn't even know if it would survive, but it's looking alright. It's kind of wimpy. I mean, little thin stems and stuff, but it's still alive. Put this one down here under this other light. I really need more reflectors and like build a smaller room in there where I need more plants. Alright, let's get this little guy back in here. Let's stick it right here with a smother down there. And I got my carbon filter and inline fan in there. It's not completely sealed off. It's still, you can see it, the temp puff out. So it does produce some air. Really need another fan in here, but I'm hoping I've got it circulating good enough. Good Lord. Lost my breath. That hadn't happened in a while, but you know what? That's all I'm going to do today. Yeah, my LED, I got it from Ace Hardware for $60. You can get them cheaper, but you know, I support my local store, you know, and it was right down the road. Also, got a 5-in-1. It's a humidity, temperature, CO2, and then like formaldehyde and things like that. It detects all kinds of stuff. So, you know what the humidity, the temp, all that good stuff is. And it's a good thing to know because I live in a trailer park pretty much, and everybody's got gas hookups. You know what I mean? But that's all I'm gonna say for right now, man. Shout out to Spider Farmer. I shopped around and it was a good deal, man. I mean, for less than $200, I got my tent, carbon filter, and fan. And yeah, about $220 for the light too, which I do need a better light. But as you can see, that thing, they're not having any trouble growing. I don't know how big my buds will get. Hopefully they'll get pretty. I want some big old chunkers, you know, but we'll see. I'm not giving it any super nutrients or anything, but and probably one, maybe even two of them, I'm just gonna make tinctures with anyway. So it's not like I gotta have the prettiest stuff, you know. But I gotta have one pretty one just for the sake of it, you know. My first legal grow. Just let's hope it goes good. So y'all take it easy, man. Have a good day.